is your Trader, and this is Midday Trading. So we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to look at one of my favorite trades, Ferrari, stock symbol RACE, R-A-C-E. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation advice on the stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have RACE. Now you can see here, look on the weekly chart here. Look how beautiful this is. Bottom left, upper right, moving up very, very nicely, but we double topped right here. Okay, you had a high of 498.23. We came up here. You had 491.30. Boom, down she came on down. Now it looks like she wants to get right back in the game here again. Let's just see on this. Okay, now here's a daily chart here. So you can see here we are downtrending. Okay, so you have your high, lower high, and lower high situation. However, this is a very, very good, also good trader. Okay, so now you can see here we put this bottom in at 413.17, and then we gapped up. So we always got to watch that gap. Well, let's look at the upside here first. Okay, you can see right here went right into that 21-day, 433.27. Now, if we can get above that level here, then this is what we're going to be looking for, is at 438.21, and then right above that was we had that nice 50-day at 441.97. Now, we do have a nice gap right up here, okay? So if we get above that 50-day, then we're looking at 445.82. There's your gap. Look to the bottom of that candle right there at 450.76. And then we have your nice big retest there at 457.99, and your 100-day just a smidge below that at 457.27. Okay, so remember, just watch that 21-day, and then we just go level to level. We get above that, then we're going to go right here to that nice 200-day, and then we can go right to that nice 50-day here. But always watch these gaps, okay, because those are like upside targets, that 445.82, and then right below that, I should say, is 450.76. Gap fill, and then we can go to your big retest. Now, downside here, 8 SMA, this thing is everything, okay? So this is what you want to watch, 425.74. Then we'll watch the bottom of this candle right here, okay? So you got 423.62, there's your gap. And then we look at the top of this candle here at 419.85, okay? See your gap, okay? 423.62, and then your high right there at 419.85, your gap, your fill. Then we can have your retest down here at 413.17. But right now, what we're doing is we're trading between that 8-day and that 21-day. So if it breaks up, well, we know we're going to go to the 200-day and then 50-day, and then possibly the gap fill and the retest. If we lose that 8-day, then we can go down to the gap fill, and then the retest there of that 413.17. Very, very easy trade. Now, 49, plenty of room here on the upside here. It looks like your green wants to cross over your red here, so this could be very, very positive. Now, here on a weekly basis here, this is what you got. You're sitting right at that 50 SMA here, okay? See that bad boy? Okay, 434.29. That's going to be the key. You got to jump above that for the week. And then we have that 8-day right above that at 436.79. If you can, then we have that nice big target again up here. You got 457.39, which lines up pretty nice here with the 457.99. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now, really not really a whole lot has changed here from this morning. Okay, we have a lower low. We put in this high situation at 3 or 4 nice, really good green candles with higher highs and higher lows, kind of a situation. Now, on top of this candle, we made, it was 103.565, and yesterday you made 103.685, so you made a little bit higher high. But I just said, always watch this candle right here. This was going to be the key level. This is that 103.90. So always look to the left of the chart. Now, did it get higher than that? Absolutely, on 2 occasions. However, it did not close higher than that, and that's the key, okay? So again, you can see here when you look at the top of this candle, look at the top of here, see that resistance? That's very, very strong resistance. But again, if it could crack up, then we just follow the candles up here. That 105.325 would be the next level. Then we just follow it all the way up here to get 108.960. Now you crack that, and eventually you're going to. It's going to go 110, but the next level you're going to go to is going to be 115 level. That's going to be your area that you're going to go to. Now, but before all that here, is you've got to get back above this 8 SMA. This is very key on the upside. That's going to be big resistance, 96.783. And then we have your 21 right above that at 98.604 level, okay? But now you can see where this 8-day crossed over that 21-day. It looked like it was going to curl up. Nah, not so much. Now it just flattened out, so we got a couple parallel lines here with that 8-day and that 21-day. Now, downside, obviously, you want to watch today's low. We had 94 865. But what you want to do is you want to look over here to the bottom of this candle here. You have 94 830. We got to see if that can hold there on a closing basis. If not, then we're going to come right to this candle, 92 615. And then we got this retest here at 91 735. But we have this 50-day at 91 897. Just basically above that. So what we're trading here is just look at this box. So take the top of this candle, come right across here. See, this is what we're trading now. Box. I showed you this many times, like when we used to do with the crude oil and natural gas. Now we're doing it with the old Bitcoin. You're just trading this box. So what the key is, if it comes all the way down here, we have to see what is the reaction going to be if it comes down to this price channel, okay, at that 91 735, or even like that 50-day, which is just a smidge higher. Okay, what is the reaction? Is it going to blow through, or is it just going to go sideways action and then reverse right back up here and keep trading that box? Now, again, if it blows through here, this is what you're looking for. Look at the bottom of that candle. That's 8670. There's your gap. And look at the top of this candle here at 77. What is that? Yeah, 930. There's your fill, gap and fill. That becomes really, really good support then. You know, and then right below that, we obviously is you have your 100-day, and then we have your 200-day below that. But right now, I say just trade this range here. Okay, it's really easy here to trade. Okay, situation. Now I trade the IBIT on the long side, and I trade the BITI on the short side, which has been working out very, very nice. Don't be afraid here to say both directions. Just because it rallies up here doesn't mean it's going to blast through. You have to close above the top of this candle, otherwise you just don't mean dick. Okay, you're not going higher, just that simple. Okay, obviously, see how that played out? That's the key. It's got to close above it, then she has to move higher. Okay, so let's take a look here now at crude oil and at natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil. I can see here where she popped up here a little bit there today. Okay, right up through that price channel. See how that price channel squared off now? See that 74.99? All that is just the top of this candle here. It popped up through it, and we're looking for that 74.45. It got as high here as 75.29 there. Okay, so he came in within 16 cents. Okay, 16 cents of that key level right there. But again, if you can't get above that key 200-day, you're not going any higher. It's just that simple. But you need not just to pop through, you have to close above. Okay, if you're going to close above, then here's your target, 76.24. There's your next target, 77.40. And then there's your target up there at 78.46. If it played right on through. But obviously it's not playing on through. Okay, we just have sideways action. Now, again, this is just sideways action. This does not mean that this is going to go sink all the way down or sink all the way up. You can just have sideways action here. Now, I always said here, once it gets out of this price channel, it wants to come back in. See how it wants to come back in? And it waits for that 8-day to catch up. Whatever it is, it's like a magnet to a fridge. That price wants to get towards that 8-day. Okay, let's look here in the past. See, it gets all the way down, right up to that 8-day. All the way down to that 8-day. Gets up high, right down to that 8-day. See how that works? Okay, so always follow that 8-day. That's very, very key. Now, your 8 days on the move up here, your 21 days, your 50-day here, everything is looking here good as long as it holds this level right here. This is going to be very, very key. This is that 72. It has to hold that level, okay? If it doesn't, then what we're going to do is we'll be looking here to follow these candles here all the way on down. So what we'll do is look at the top of that candle, looking at 72.02 level here. We'll come here at 71.79 level. We can come over here. You're looking at 71.56. And then we're going to start running right into that 21-day here and that 100-day. But we don't worry about that now, but I like to show you where it can possibly go. But right now, this 8-day is everything. As long as this holds, we can do a nice sideways action on the old crude ski. So right now, I took a short SCO because we could not get above this key 200 SMA here. Okay, if you can't get above, boom, she's not going higher. Okay, now here we are. We touched that 70 mark, and I can see where she's coming off. This MACD is kind of like the nosebleed area here. So I think either sideways action to work that off, or it could come all the way on down here. But let's just trade the range. Let's not guess. We trade the charts. Okay, natty gas here. Well, you can see here, it's pretty much the same scenario. See how we have here? See how we have here? Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Okay, so on the downside, you're sitting right now, right at that 8 simple moving average, 3.59. That's going to be very key. Did it pop up above it? Yes. But right now, it worked itself right back. This is why you trade the charts, okay? Now, If we look here, the next level here is going to be right there, is going to be is at 3.52 level. That is very, very critical. Obviously, if that's lost, then we come in, we'll follow these candles right on down. You're looking for that 3.42. And then this is very, very critical because this is the recent low at 3.33. If that's lost, we come here, 3.29, 3.25. But right here will be where it's going to come down to at 3.19. Now, I just want to show you now, this isn't a really good bear flag. But if you take it here from the top here, where we had that topping tail and it came all the way down, this could be like a pull action here. It's kind of early to tell here yet, but let's just see that sideways action, okay? So if we can have sideways action, usually what the bear flag does, it runs, it looks like it's going to move right on higher, and then she just drops right off the map here. Now, if you want to learn about bear flags or any kind of a price chart patterns, go on my playlist. I got everything right there for you. Just click it on, same way with seasonality charts, and you'll be good. But now we're coming into natural gas here. Once this cold is done here in January, now we're going to go into shoulder season. So, I wouldn't have some big confidence where you're going to have some big rally, but then who knows? That's why we trade the chart. Now, say this can get ready and close back above that 8 SMA here, then we look at today's high. Okay, so you're looking at a 3.66 level here. We'll come up to yesterday, 3.73, and then we're going to come right at the top of this candle at 3.80. Then we're at 3.82, 3.94, and this is what you're going to be looking for. It's this double top situation, 4.01. If it gets up there, we have to see what the reaction is. Does it come down again, or does it blast through that double top and coat it at 420 area? Okay, so right now, watch that 8-day on the upside, watch that 21.9 on the downside, and we'll see how this all shakes out here. Okay, all right, that's what I got for you, and I'll be back here after your pit close, and we'll take a look at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas, and we'll see how everything else shakes out. We'll see if they throw something else, mix. I can see the market is down, but I've been telling you now for weeks, there's going to be a sell-off coming. Now, the question is, was yesterday just turnaround Tuesday? Where you say we had an up day on Monday, turnaround Tuesday, and is this like one-day deal? And today, just a little bit of follow-through because it's not selling off that much? Or is this the beginning of something that's going to be deeper? Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.